the best I got. I didn't know what else to say.
You're a nan.
You're a nan.
You're a nan.
Welcome, everyone, to the official Zynced podcast. I am your host, Alex Rogers, and...
Why?
That was such a smooth intro. It was so
Exactly.
good.
It was too smooth for my likings.
No! Don't do that to me. That was so mean.
But you're introducing me, and I introduced myself to them.
You know in that intro card where like it shows your name and you're like
Yes.
it's just gonna go. I'm just gonna smack the keyboard multiple times to see where that gets you. Wow.
That's my name for the day.
Did you is there a reason behind that or just cause?
I was actually gonna be like, and I'm Cody, your other host.
Yeah.
But then in my mind, my retarded mind,
I heard you take the breath. I heard you go, and I went, he's gonna do it. And it just came out like.
Anyways, moving
wow.
on. Swiftly and retardedly moving on. What
Yep.
episode is this? Episode 11 now?
I 12,
said, 11,
I was gonna
whatever
say
it is.
last I think 2 weeks ago I said to you I'm never gonna number these again because I've lost track.
Well, our whole intro is welcome back to Zinc. This is episode whatever it is, and then we get back into
Well, apparently now our intro is hi, I'm Alex, and this is.
it. It's just a once.
It's just a one-off. Okay.
We'll see next week what happens.
Well, Cody, I'm gonna ask you a question that I ask you every other week.
No.
What have you done this week?
No.
Take the gum out of your mouth.
Why?
Because I hear it chewing all the time. I'm like listening to the podcast and all I hear is chewing. It's awful. Take it out. That's fine. I don't care. Bro, just chuck it. It's worse than eating. I don't know if I caught that. Oh yeah, I definitely did. Yeah.
It was an unnecessary gag of...
Yeah.
Anyways, I want to start off this podcast with asking you a question about me. And then doing like a little story of the day type thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So my question to you is...
Yes.
And it's going to be on the lines of how well you know me.
Oh.
What is my vertical jump? Running jump.
It was 90.
In inches.
In inches?
Yes.
I only know in centimeters.
Okay.
It was 98 in centimeters. Was it 88? It was 88.
Yes, 88.
Yeah.
Which is just under 35 inches.
Yeah.
Which is... It's pretty good.
That's pretty big, man.
That was like 4 years ago? 4 or 5 years ago?
So, 4 or 5 years ago, it was 2019. Maybe even 2020.
Was it 2020?
How long ago
I thought it was year 11.
What year are you in?
I finished school. What do you mean?
As in, what year do
I
you think you were?
graduated 2020, man.
Yeah, we finished 2020, so that was 3 years ago.
No, but I'm saying the last time I recorded it was in school, like 4 or 5 years.
I actually have a picture of you standing next to the pole.
A video.
Yeah.
Me jumping.
So anyway, what was the story for you?
The story of the day.
Yeah.
You actually might have heard it because you're on the internet a lot, especially on Twitter and Reddit.
I'm constantly on the internet.
Have you heard about the Chinese man who put a cat in a blender?
No.
You haven't heard of that?
No.
It's like the biggest story online right now.
I haven't heard anything about that.
We put a living cat in a blender.
Did he film it?
Yes. And
Did he really?
He put it on the internet and other people were spreading it. But obviously, everyone hated the video, first of all. I hate it so much. I haven't seen it. I don't want to. I've only seen one photo and it's the cat just staring into the camera before he turns on the blender.
Oh my god.
It's very sad. But
what?
You never guess. The internet came together.
Yep.
For the first time I've ever seen this.
Yes.
And leaked his house. And he's gotten arrested.
Did he really? Let's go, internet.
We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him.
It's about time the internet went together and did something cool.
And they figured it out in a day.
Yeah, 4chan people are
Genuinely.
scary. It was definitely people from 4chan who leaked that info because they're scary good at getting down coordinates.
They're just like, oh yeah, we saw we saw the text on the blender and that was good enough to find his house.
What?
And I was like, how do you do that? How do you...
But it's a blender.
Like, I get it. The text can be like the area or the country you could be in.
Yeah.
But then where do you go from there? And somehow they've just gone like direct coordinates to the single number of where his house is, and he's been arrested.
That's mental.
And he's done some other stuff as well.
What, did he put a dog in a microwave?
No. But I was thinking we should put him in a blender, see how he feels.
Yeah, but we should film it from like 0.5 lens so that you see him like really uncomfortable and then
I was thinking because he's in jail. His jail cell should be a blender. Not turn it on, but a blender.
It should just be all blenders, but all the wires have been cut on the blender, so you can never use them. But it's a room full of just unactive blenders.
Yes. Which
Genius.
I want him to
When
be
did
scared.
you hear this story?
What do you mean when I hear it? It's all over TikTok. It's all over Twitter and everything.
There you go. Well, I haven't seen it on Twitter. I've seen plenty other stuff on Twitter, but I've never seen
Twitter is where the video's getting leaked.
Yeah, but like I'm like on feel good Twitter. I'm on like happy Twitter. So the reason I know I'm on happy Twitter is because I don't want to get rid of Twitter.
Yeah. But no, this is
I've never
recent, pretty recent.
I can't believe this. Who? What?
It's like a small cat as well. It wasn't even like
a kitten? Did it meow before?
No, I didn't. I haven't heard it. I haven't seen the video.
You haven't seen the video?
I don't want to.
I might.
No, don't.
I'm gonna go have a look.
You have a cat of your own.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna stick.
It kind of looks like Eevee. The colour's there.
Then I can't watch
exactly. That's what. And plus, even if it wasn't your cat, looked anything like your cat, how could you still even watch it?
Because I want to know.
It's the people who are sharing it are absolutely pathetic.
Yeah, but like the internet.
Why do you want to see it?
Twitter's a pathetic
app. You'll be traumatized for weeks.
I've seen some shocking videos.
No, this is a cat getting blended, dude.
Does it like? Does the guy hold the lid
Imagine
down?
a vegetable getting blended. The cat is getting blended.
I can't.
He turns a blender on.
It's like, how is the cat staying in there though?
It's like sitting in it.
Yeah, but like, does it? I'm sure once the blender turns on, it's not like, it's turned on. Does the guy hold the lid down? Is there a lid
on it? I'm really going off by what I saw from a photo.
Wow. Okay. But I know this is a terrible topic for you because you obviously hate this video, but like, I want to know if the guy has done it before.
Well, they said he's done other things, but I'm not sure about that specifically. Yeah. But
damn.
He's a pretty terrible dude.
But it was in China.
Yes.
You're 100% sure?
Well, they found his fucking house, Alex. I'm pretty sure I know where it is.
Do you ever hear the thing? I don't remember what it was that they were trying to find, but people on 4chan, there was like a weird little protest flag.
What is 4chan, by the way?
4chan's like the old Tumblr or really old Twitter.
Okay.
Or Reddit. It's like a really old Reddit.
Okay.
So people on 4chan were like, there was obviously a protest going on for like, I don't remember what it was, but they had like this flag out in the middle of nowhere that was on live stream constantly, and people on 4chan found the stars that were behind the flag because it was out in the open. You know how a flag is, and it was out in the open. It was like glistening stars, and they tracked those stars, and through those stars they found the location of this flag and ripped it down, and then put a different flag up of like Shia LaBeouf.
It reminds me of the guy that is really good on GeoGuessr?
The GeoGuessr dude?
Like, he just knows where everything is. He's working for the government.
If he isn't, he should be, because that is an awesome skill.
If I was the government, I'd be like, come here, you're working for us.
Yeah, like, what could he be good for? Except, like, knowing where things are.
Maybe for photos leaked of a really wanted terrorist or something, he can be like, I know where that is.
Like, the guy who we don't say.
Bin.
Yeah. Imagine if, like, a new bin came out. And it was like...
Well, there are...
yeah, I'm sure there are bins. Yeah. But imagine if there was like a really famous new bin. And then he put a picture out. And they hired that guy on GeoGuessr from TikTok.
And he would get it.
He would nail it.
He would get it.
Without fail. He'd be like, he's in Italy right now. I'm sure he's right there.
You know the 1-2 buckle my shoe video? He found where that was filmed.
Really?
Yeah, just from like a puddle in the back of the
video. Am I glad that I don't have TikTok anymore? Because I saw that trend, the 1-2 buckle my shoe video, and it gave me a big sigh of relief where I was like, oh, thank God I don't have that app anymore. You know how people feel about Twitter? That's how I feel about TikTok.
Some people hate Twitter, but some people also love Twitter.
People hate Twitter.
Yeah.
But Twitter's great to promote your stuff. It's great. It's fantastic to promote content and to get with other content creators. Hence why I made a Twitter at Zynced, but with a 3 and 7E.
And we don't have a tick because we're not a loser.
Give me a couple weeks.
Well, I'm not paying for it.
I'll pay for it. It's $8 a month, and it like promotes all your comments to the top. So I'm happy to.
Okay.
Hey man,
are you fraudulent?
Let me get something straight. Without Twitter Blue, your company, if you're not a famous company, you will go nowhere. You will die. That's just. Well, if you're
realistic. A company, you would. Before all this Twitter Blue stuff, you would have the blue tick.
Yeah, but sometimes companies aren't that successful enough to get that gold tick. Because the gold tick works is like, you need to pay like $1,000 to get a check to see that you're approved to get the gold tick. You could pay $1,000 and not get that gold tick. Companies that aren't popular enough do not want to risk
like
that.
Us.
Like, if I got a gold tick, our company would be through the roof. Like, Zynced Inc. Zynced.
Zynced ink equals ink. Zynced.
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
I'm just saying. Yeah.
Cool. We wish, but
bot views. Bot views get us.
Yeah. Woke up this morning to looking at a video that went from 150 views down to 67 or whatever it was.
I don't know how that
and
works.
it's happened way more than once, and it's
infuriating.
It's weird because it's like YouTube's like, oh, let's, young channels, upload more. And
let's kill them off,
and you might be out there. Oh, thanks for the bot views, and then we just take them down. It's cool.
Yeah, it's like, yes, they're bots, but guess what? We're showing up on their page, the bot's page, and it clicks on it, or goes through it. Surely that counts as a view, man. Like, in terms of like,
they played the video.
You want companies you want people like us to make you more money, YouTube, by doing conventions and stuff and like promoting content on YouTube. Don't take our shit down.
You think you'll make YouTube money?
Yes.
I can't even make money myself.
Yes, because you're not looking in the right direction, boy.
What? Is that one of my eye jokes?
What?
Like my eyes, that you joke about? How I look in two different directions sometimes?
Oh my god, no. That wasn't
you're not looking in the right direction. I was like, first of all, fuck you.
You're looking in two different directions.
It's not obvious.
It's not obvious until you take a picture of it.
No. That's what I'm really trying.
Yeah, because it's just like...
I'm not consistently looking to ways.
No, but it was like what Lance was trying to do in Macca's that one day.
Yeah, there's a way you can rest one eye and just let it doze off to the side.
My brother does that. Like we were out in Christmas, me and my family. My brother was there, and he was like, "Hey, if I get tired enough, one of my eyes drift." And he was like staring into thin air, and you can tell when he's super tired because he just stops talking. He stares into thin air and just goes. His eyes just goes. Tweaks to the left.
No, it always happens when you're tired and you're just staring. It just dozes off.
I'm finding rarely I don't really doze off as much. I'm either fully awake or I'm out cold. Like there's no in between for me. Like yesterday, I woke up 3 o'clock. The video is probably out by now because woke up at 3 o'clock. Then we took Aaron to the airport. We had breakfast. All hung out for a bit. We sent him off, and then I went straight to work. So my work doesn't start till 9 o'clock, but I got there a bit early, around 8:30. They clocked me on. I worked until 5 because 3 people decided to not show up. Awesome. So I worked until 5, then got home, edited the podcast for 2 weeks ago.
But what do those 3 people do?
They serve. So they serve customers and make sure that they get the products that the customer needs.
So since those 3 were not there, were you serving?
I had to serve, and I didn't really get any of the shit I needed to get done in the warehouse. There'll be stories later.
Do you enjoy serving?
Not as much as I enjoy being in the warehouse and listening to podcasts and doing my job.
So you're the person. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, beep. That'll be $10.
Yeah, pretty much. That was
That's
me.
you.
That was me.
In a high-vis shirt.
Yesterday, yeah. So, yeah, I wore a high-vis shirt and I wore pants yesterday, and people were coming up to me, they're asking me questions about baby stuff, and I was like, I don't know. Like, I'll give you an introduction. This is what I mean when I said to you earlier today that I got bullied this week. I got bullied hard. It was a tough week for me.
When you got bullied, I could think of maybe it could be like a customer.
It wasn't one customer.
It was more.
It's just, I say bullied. Luck was not on my side. Life bullied me. So, I went in and someone on the radio was like, "Hey, can someone help this customer? Preferably a girl." And I was like, "No, I'll do it." I went out really confident, and I was like, "I wonder what they need help with." I'm like, "I'm sure I can do it. I've worked here enough. 6 months. I've got enough experience to deal with whatever they need to deal with."
Okay.
And I was like, went to the front counter to where the person called me, and I was like, put my hand on the counter and went, "What do you need?" And she pointed at the customer behind her, and it was 2 mums. And my coworker went, "They need help with breast pumps?" And I was like,
just turned around and walked away.
I was like,
right then.
I was like, "Oh, right." And they were like, "Yeah, they need help trying them on." I was like, and that's when I went, "You know what? I think it was a good decision not to call me, and I'm going to go away now." And I said that to her, and I walked off into the distance, and I was like, "I can't do it. I cannot." That is just, it would have been too awkward for me. And then someone else came up and helped her. But I just went in way too confident. Way too confident. It was rough.
I mean, is there change rooms at Baby Bunning or no?
Yeah, so there's change rooms. There's I'm not going to, you just said where I work, by the way.
Well, there's heaps of stores.
Yeah, but
it's whatever.
Yeah, anyway.
No one's going to come find you. Jesus.
I don't know, man. They found the dude with the blender.
What are they going to do? Ask for an autograph? That's the worst thing?
I don't know. I genuinely don't know. But yeah, it's just been moments like that all week where it's just whatever I've needed as like a confidence boost just ended up right in my face. And it's been a killer week. So I just didn't need that yesterday. And then right at the end of the day, I went to go grab my keys for like the warehouse, put my hand out, ink all over my hand. It was right at the end of the day, and I've been up for 15 hours already. I like looked at my hand, fucking purple as, and I was like, oh my god, there's no way. My favorite pen. That's right, I have a favorite
pen.
Yeah, it's green and it has an avocado on the end of it.
Favorite butt plug with that too?
You could use
Jesus.
it as yeah,
it's
I know.
A pen. Get over it.
Yeah, but it's a cool pen. It's like an avocado on the end. You can like throw it at people.
Okay.
Anyway,
it
broke in my pocket.
Yeah.
Got it out. Snapped right in the middle. Checked my like inside pocket. Like, you know that this white part? It was all purple. And I'm Devo. That was the end of my day.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the icing on the top. So I was like, this is great podcast. This is going to be great podcast material. And
a broken pen.
A broken pen and a breast pump. That's not even the worst part. Have you had a fucked week?
No.
No?
No.
Anything happened this week for you?
Other than taking Aaron? No.
You really?
Oh, actually, no.
No.
This is one of my things I had written down.
Go on.
It's not like, it's funny.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I hate my day. Fuck my life.
Mm-hmm.
Even though sometimes I do feel like that, you know.
You literally said that to me about 10 minutes into a
No,
car
I meant like life could be better.
Yeah, you just like we're driving.
Like, life right now, it's alright, but it could be better.
I mean, yeah, but you can say that about anything. Until you're famous, you could be like, life could be better. And even then, you're like, man, life could be better.
Yeah, and that's like, that could be motivational.
Mm-hmm.
Like, life could get better. Let me do that.
Let me cook.
Anyways.
Motivational.
So I'm at work, and I was like, I thought I was by myself.
Yep.
And do you ever just like in your mind, you just like start making some random fucking noises, like
in your mind or out loud?
Like just imagine you like screaming, it'd be funny, or like just something like.
I guess so. Yeah. I guess. Yeah.
Well, I accidentally spit it out when instead of like keeping it in my head.
What did you say?
And I didn't realize my own father was behind me.
Oh, no.
So I'm like doing my thing, and in my head, I made the noise, and then a second later, I made the noise out of my mouth. Now I'm gonna see if I can like replicate exactly how I did it.
Okay.
It was like some really fucked up noise. But like,
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and guess what noise you were going for through this.
Okay.
Is there like a specific reason for this noise? Is this like a thing where you're like, I bet you this sounded like this, or is it just like I'm gonna try and do this?
I don't know how to describe it.
Okay, you just.
There's no hints. I don't know.
That's right. That's fine. You just do the noise, and I'll just try and I'll blurt out what I'm thinking that you're gonna say, or what I think that meant.
You were gonna.
I'm gonna try and get. I'm gonna try
the noise that I was gonna make, and you make it, and then I make it.
No, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hear you say the thing, or make.
It's not a say. It's literally a sound.
Say the noise, and then I'm gonna try and guess what you were thinking while you were making this noise.
I was thinking of the sound.
There
was no thing that led up towards.
No, you were just like, I'm gonna make this.
Let me
sound.
just make funny sounds in my head to.
All right, go for it.
Day.
Ruin my ears for the day. Oh no.
I'm gonna fuck this up.
Oh no.
So imagine me.
You were doing this like you were typing. I know exactly what you were doing.
No, I wasn't. That's
you were building a brick fort as you do.
What did we do? I was we're cleaning up a backyard, so I was like picking up some shit on the side.
Yeah.
And just went full on, just like head shakes, and
yeah.
my dad's like whippersnipping, so I'm glad that was on, so he couldn't really hear it. I started dying of laughter because I don't know why I didn't keep my head.
It was so loud in your head it came out.
Some shit like that.
Like Wile E. Coyote? Or what is it? Tasmanian Devil from Looney Tunes? No? It really was in your head that you just went, yes! That was pretty accurate.
I started laughing. And then, I was like, why did I do that?
Dude.
And then my dad was like, you say something? I'm like, no, I'm good. No.
Your own son? No.
But I'm so glad no one was at the house because it was a free house.
Yeah. Did you do the head twitch with it too?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, the full.
It was the whole thing.
It was a full body.
Yeah, right. And you say you think of these noises in your head.
No, not regularly. It was just like it just makes some funny noises in my head. See if I can make myself laugh.
See, that's the difference between my thinking.
I think that's like a psycho thing.
Nah.
Is that psycho?
No, because here's why. Your thinking and my thinking are quite similar, but instead of thinking it in my head, I'll just say them. I will literally go on the warehouse.
Well, if you're by yourself, then I wouldn't expect less.
I guess so, but it's not more like the yak that you just did. It's more like boo, 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 boo. I like do that in the warehouse. I'm like,
I mean, I whistle.
oh, I whistle all the time, but the echo in the warehouse is like constantly like backing at me, and it just doesn't sound as good. Yeah. So I'm like, I'm going around. I'm like, and then I pick up a box that's really light. And I'm like,
I do a lot of.
I do that as a joke. To like, even if I'm in the warehouse with someone else, I'll be like, and I'll hand them the box, and they'll just pick it up with one hand.
Yeah.
I do that type of shit where I think it's really funny. 15-year-old humor is what I like to call it.
Yeah, like I'm 20, but like realistically, I'm 12 in the head.
Oh fuck yeah, that's just how it is. It's great. It's
I mean,
way funnier to act like a kid.
It's not bad, you know.
Oh,
that's cool.
It's
I feel like you can live life better having a young mindset than an old one.
For sure. I've been thinking like this for years, where it's just like it's way better to think. I mean, like I say, think like a child, but to like have more freedom in what you want to be than if you just go by the rules. Yep.
Yeah, but also I could imagine if my dad did see me, he would probably think,
so
who's my autistic son that fucking
he would have been so disappointed.
I don't know. It is what it is. You make noises, you don't. Move on with your day.
I guess so.
Life. Be flashed for shit. It is what it is. Move on.
Yep. So this week, our car yard video came out.
That was a good one. I really enjoyed my chin.
Yeah. Well, there was more scenes in it. There was less chin than normal in that video.
It went from like chest to now chin, and now
it'll eventually just go to your nose.
I think I think majority of the airplane one when I was holding it, it was actually like
because we kept telling you, man, he's filming his chin, and you're like, no, I'm not, and then you do that and you flip it up. But no, that was a good video. But in that video, I put on glasses. Like shades,
the broken ones,
yeah. And this week I was like, man, I've been editing a lot and my eyes are starting to hurt. I went to OPSM, and I went to go get my eyes checked,
which is a glasses place.
It's like Specsavers, yeah. So I went in there and I was like, hey, my eyes are like kind of sore when I work with technology. This was this week.
Get blue light glasses.
I was gonna, right? So I was going in and I was like, I'm like, man, I kind of need glasses, I think. They gave me an eye test, and they were like, oh, yeah, your eyes are like, I don't remember which one they said. I think it was farsightedness. Whichever one deteriorates through age instead of by genetics.
Long distance?
It might be long distance. So they're like, yeah, it's deteriorating a little bit. You'll be fine. You're all good. But they're like, do you want to try glasses out to solve it? And this was like a girl that was like 20, 21, and I was like, oh, she's kind of cute.
Shut up.
No, it's just how it is. This is a legitimate story. And I went in, we did the test. I came out. She was like, do you want to try some glasses on? I was like, yes, please. Was trying them on. I tried one on, and I don't know if she meant this as an insult or not, but I tried one on, and she was like, huh, you look like the adult form of Shrek, or the human form of Shrek. And I was like, oh, yeah. And she's like, no, I like, he looks good. And I was like, doesn't feel like he looks good. You just call me fucking Shrek.
You just called Alex an ogre.
You called me a human ogre. And I was like, oh. And I took the glasses off, and I was like, thanks. Gave her the glasses back. And I was like, every single time I put a new pair of glasses on, I just heard, like, I just felt to myself, like, I do look like the human form of Shrek.
Every time you put glasses on, you just hear, donkey!
Yeah.
That's weird.
I mean, the entire time I was in the shop, I was listening to I Need a Hero, Shrek 2. Yeah, I put them on. I go, onions have layers. Like that. But no, I didn't buy a pair of glasses because she said that. I was like, I just left. I was like, I don't ever want to put them on again.
Did it cost you anything
to get an eye check? Yeah. No, it's free.
Is it?
It's a free check.
Oh.
It was a free check. Then I almost bought glasses. I didn't tell my parents about this either. Because if I did, they would have been like, what do you mean you're farsightedness? What? They would have panicked. So sorry, Mum. I know you're watching this.
No, to solve it is blue light
glasses. Yeah,
which
so
I have.
I'm gonna get some
It's
of
great.
those. I'm gonna get Harry Potter style glasses, and here's why. So I don't look like the human form of Shrek.
So you look like Harry Potter instead.
Yeah, I'd rather look like Harry Potter than Shrek.
You just think Shrek?
No.
How dare no, be quiet. How dare you? Shut up.
Oh, so you think looking like the human form of Shrek is a
hot
compliment?
as shit.
Is a compliment.
Yes.
So I look like the human form of Shrek with the glasses
Because
on.
everyone loves Shrek. So that means she's saying she loves you.
Maybe that's. I think she was trying to get
She
off.
literally, she also didn't she? She said that she
was
likes.
like, yeah, she was like, it looks good. You look like the human form of Shrek. And in my head, I didn't think Shrek looked good as a human. I thought he looked like a human ogre. You know what I mean?
Everyone loves Shrek.
Okay, then it was
No
like.
one's called Shrek. Ugly.
Well, it was a misinterpretation.
Shrek is like a Channing Tatum.
I saw it as a negative, and I was like,
You're a negative Nancy.
Hey?
You're a negative Nancy.
I am a negative. I am an optimist. I need to know it looks good, and saying I look like Shrek as a human doesn't help me. You know, so that was my week. And I was like, I'm gonna leave the store now. Went out. I don't want to touch another pair of glasses, and then I looked at the thumbnail for that stupid car yard video, and I do look like the human form of Shrek on that. Like, I put them side by side, and I was like, oh man.
It is what it is. You
Fuck,
move on.
dude. Seriously.
It happens.
Speaking.
Once an ogre, always an ogre. You
Oh,
know?
fuck you.
Oh, what's the?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go on.
what's the video? Oh, it came out like 10 years ago. Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
That video is so cursed. And I love that, like, anyone or under the age of 15 has no idea what that video is. It's great.
It's like our generation is the only one, the last
We
ones to know.
were the last people to know about that video. Just like we were the last the last age bracket to know about Slenderman. I feel like
yeah. Because I mean, we grew up with YouTube as we're peaking with horror games and Slender Man.
It still is, weirdly enough.
I mean, I haven't seen a Slender Man video.
Oh,
in a
you
long,
just
long,
mean
long,
Slender Man
long
in
time.
general.
No, well, Slender Man. Yeah, Slender Man is a scary fella.
Oh, terrifying. But yeah, that also happened this week, and I was like, damn, that sucks. But on top of the thumbnail, just want to speak about the thumbnail a bit more.
Is this still with the car yard one?
Yeah, you sent me a pretty funny message.
Oh yeah. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah. So without context, I did the car yard video, and then I put the thumbnail on top of it. Just didn't even message you, and you sent me a specific message that I was like 11:30 at night, and I was pretty tired, and I just didn't want to reply to it.
I said, bro, that thumbnail looks so good. That thumbnail makes it look like a channel that has 10 mil subs, which is true.
Yes.
And then I think it was like he didn't respond for like 10, 15. So I was like, fuck this. I'll just say this.
Yeah.
And then I said, fuck you, make me horny.
Yeah.
And then you still didn't respond.
I completely ignored that message, which I don't normally do. I normally respond with shut up or something.
I just found it yet again. My voice is in my head telling me to do it. And I did it and I laughed.
Yeah.
It was very, very funny.
And then I aired you. And then all I thought about for the first 3 hours of my day when I woke up was, how can I reply to this message without laughing? And I replied eventually with,
how to delete
I
it.
took a screenshot of a Google search saying how to delete a reply.
Yeah.
And I just stapled it to that message and I just sent it back.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. It's so funny.
I thought it was great. Funny jokes.
It was very funny.
Could have been a joke. You never know. Maybe I was very...
You probably were, because it's you.
I just realised your mum watches the podcast.
Yeah, it is even greater. Which makes me laugh even more, because she'll find this funny.
She knows more and more about me every single episode.
Yeah, and she doesn't even have to talk to you.
You know, if she doesn't want to talk to me for the rest of her life, that's fine. I understand.
If she doesn't talk to you for like the next 2 weeks when you come over, you'll know why. How funny.
She doesn't even look at me. I'd be like, oh, she saw it. Damn it.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I know you. I know you saw it, Mum. Shout out to my mum, the only real person that isn't a bot view.
I mean, I think we have like a small community that actually is like coming back every.
Yeah, I think
video.
so.
Maybe
When
not
we
everyone,
bot
but-
view, it like only goes down like 50.
Except for the car yard one that went down like 90.
Which one?
The car yard went down like 90.
It was.
But it's back up again.
Yeah, that was weird. So it was like 130, then it got bot viewed, went down to 50,
Then it's up to
Then it's back to
100s?
Last time I checked, it was 120.
Yeah, 120.
Which means that
They're real viewers this time.
they're
They
real.
should be, right?
They're real viewers.
They
this
should
right,
be.
apparently. So, I don't know what's going on with that.
Nah,
and then the basketball video also went up 50.
Bro, I couldn't tell you.
I've got no clue.
I don't understand. I don't know.
Zinc Live, man. Zinc Live just gets bot viewed all the time. Our cooking one's fine. All of our podcasts are fine. Do you know our first podcast is almost at 200?
The first Zynced podcast? Yeah.
Not the Did You Know podcast.
No, that one's...
The Zynced official podcast.
That podcast is so bad compared to this one. Like, it's not even funny.
That one's just like, it's such a hard podcast to watch. Oh my God.
Can I create a just a scenario?
Yes.
This is one that I just thought of just then.
Go for it.
You're a dude.
I am a dude.
You're a dude that's coming out of a club with the girl. The
Yes.
girl's me. Okay?
Yes.
You are pretty confident that you're about to go home and smash.
Okay. No, please.
This is funny.
Continue.
Maybe like sit on the bench by the lake.
Yep.
You know, in the city.
Yes.
Making out maybe.
Very, 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 very romantic.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe just exchanging like cool photos about stuff you've done in the past.
Of
or
course.
Like things that you're very
Confident.
both into or something
Yep.
like that, right?
Yep.
So Sarah photos.
Yes.
She's like, oh, look at this photo. And then you're like, oh, she's like, oh, can you hold this for a second? You hold her phone. She just goes,
You want to know what I'd be doing?
oh, can I have my phone back?
As she was doing that,
And then she goes, read ahead.
this is where you didn't think this would happen. As she goes, 1 second, I would literally be putting the phone down and walk off.
You wouldn't help her?
Help her how? You're doing great, sweetie.
No, maybe pull the hair back a little bit.
Nah, fuck that.
Pat her on the back.
I'm sure she's got her hair in a ponytail anyway.
I should have said, cleared things out before I started. But yeah,
Yeah.
this is the way I came up with my head. Just
I
what you
would-
would do. So your idea is, oh, out you go.
Yep, I'd be like, I'd check the
Jump
time.
in the fucking lake. Go for a swim.
Where'd he go? All you see is bubbles from the river pop up.
It's you like full on like what's this called? Freestyle.
Freestyle.
Full on freestyling through the fucking lake.
Yeah, as in like, all you hear is splashing, and you go, I'm out of
No,
here.
you're not going anywhere. You're just like your back legs are kicking, but you're
Yes,
not going anywhere.
doggy style, doggy paddle. Trying to run away. It's like, where are you going? And you go, away from you. That's the sound.
Where
like,
are you?
Yeah, like, that's what I mean, bro. Like, she is way past the point where it's just like, that all romantic sense went out
Alright.
the window.
I got another one.
Yep.
Same situation.
Okay.
Both looking at
But
each
what
other's
she-
phone.
yeah,
photos
but then
and
she
all
vomits and she's looking at you this time. She's like,
that. No, not even that. She goes.
but it tastes like, I say taste. Smells like vomit.
She just ooh.
She goes, bro. You go,
You're like, oh, let me get that.
rest.
Alright, I got another. Okay, I'm gonna go through a few of them just to see.
Yeah,
what
that's
you do,
fine.
Just like to see what like the limit is.
Yeah.
So you yet again showing
Yeah.
photos and whatnot.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking about a cool thing that you.
That's
done.
a nice dog you have.
And then she
man.
goes, "Excuse me." What if she goes?
Oh, then I don't know. Because that's clearly like.
But let's just say it's a clean like just straight away. Just,
But she's like doing it.
no like dribble. It's
No, it's like-
perfectly.
it's
Everything's out.
But everything's out.
Everything's out.
Can I watch it or can I literally just like, and try to ignore
Well, it's
it?
so quick.
I'm guessing
happens, right?
Right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm guessing she's done the first nostril, so then it comes straight out. I would literally just be like, I would look up before she has time to do the second nostril, and I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
I'm gonna look like I wasn't
But
paying
she
attention.
does those two. Like
Yeah.
what? She turns around.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't.
Are you just
Yeah,
gonna
I
continue?
think I would ignore it. I think I'd just be like, oh, my friend messaged me, and I like choose to ignore it. One, because I'm sure, I hope she feels just a little bit embarrassed that she's done it in front of me and she didn't realize it. I'm not gonna be like, that was the sexiest thing I've ever seen another human being do in my entire life.
Alright. What about
Yep.
Same thing.
Oh my god, if you say the thing I think you're gonna say, I just got chills because I just thought about a scenario that made me sick. Yes. What's your scenario?
You two are in the bed this time.
Okay.
You've made it to the bed after she's vomited and snotted everywhere. It's a bit weird how you like this girl. Crazy.
Yep.
You both are in bed. And...
Oh my god. Is this something that...
It's just in the back of my head. Your fucking mum's watching this.
I know, it's so good. Yes? Hey man, she's already probably heard way wackier stuff.
Okay. I think I've asked you this like on like a late night drive with Aaron
Yeah.
before. So I'm guessing you can kind of see where it's going.
Listen, the thing with you is...
There's a lot of stuff.
When we go on late night drives, just all hanging out, your mind can either go in 3 different directions at once.
And they are?
And they are shit on the chest, eat ass, or I don't even know. The third one's a wild
It's
card.
just a bunch of questions to find your limit. And it's,
I have a very vanilla limit, man. There's not a lot
or
going
maybe
on.
I'm like trying to find a kink that you just like and you don't want to spit out, you know?
Yeah, true. Alright, that's fair. Shout out to my mum watching this.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
Yeah.
Yet again, in the back of my head.
Yes.
Do I say it?
Do it. Say
Do
it.
I say it?
Pardon me. Sorry to everyone that just
Alright.
heard that.
I would have said, okay,
Yes.
you're both in bed.
Both in bed.
Laying next to each other, looking, gazing into each other's eyes.
Yes.
You just hear her go. She farts, goes under the covers, and we hear is, oh.
I don't know what
And
I
she comes
do.
up and she's like, "Hey, you want to get it on?"
You know what I do? She farts, I go, and then she goes under the cover, and I go. That's when I pretend to sleep.
Because I saw a podcast where like they were like reading a weird interaction that a fan has had about how this guy's like so excited to meet you, so excited.
Yeah.
So they get in the bed and then he starts to sniff her ass because obviously that's what he likes.
No.
But would you find that weird?
If she sniffed my ass?
No, if you, the guy.
If the guy...
The guy sniffing the girl's ass.
Yeah, that's weird. But if it was I would never sniff a person's ass, so... There we go.
You would sniff mine, wouldn't you?
No.
Come on.
No. The fact that you even asked me that question, just... There we go.
Is it bad that I'm imagining it in my head?
Yes, it's terrible.
Okay. It's out.
Yeah, good.
It's out. I screamed because your mum... She just witnessed that.
Yep. Definitely there's things we can cut out, I'm sure.
You can choose.
I can definitely choose
You
this
can choose what you want your mum to see and not.
Yeah, now I get permission.
Or just bleep it.
This is why I love editing the podcast, because I know if I left it to you, you'd be like, I'm keeping all this in. It's great. I'm like, hell no. Not at all. Is that any other scenarios you have in your head for me? Yo, that's it.
No, because I'm going to stop myself.
No. Why? You might as well go all out now.
There's a limit, isn't there?
Is there?
Yeah.
You haven't found mine yet.
I know you, like, heaps of your limits.
Yes.
You have multiple.
I do have very...
Except when it comes to one person.
Excuse me?
Then you would do anything with them.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
You would do anything with them.
Anything.
And I feel like the people can relate. There's one...
So it's
There's one girl or guy
it's a
out
celebrity.
there.
It's a celebrity.
Yeah, there's one girl or guy out there, no matter if it's a celebrity or it's just a local.
Yeah.
You have some ideas you want to do with them,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And there's limits, and sometimes there's absolutely no limits with this person.
Yeah.
Which is...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very real thing that people imagine.
Oh, God.
Like, did you see the Met Gala was on recently?
Yeah, that was fucking weird.
And there was a lot of really nice looking girls. Sorry, really nice looking ladies.
Ladies.
In very nice dresses and whatever they were wearing.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the comments were
Horrendous.
horrific.
Yeah, man. There were some pretty down bad people.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, I mean, I got a celebrity crush on one of them, and it's just like, but I don't go that far with them, you know?
Yeah. I remember looking at some of the outfits for the Met Gala, and I was like, oh boy, this is going to get some backlash.
Do you want to hear my favorite one?
Doja Cat?
Lil Nas X.
That was fucking awesome.
No, was it?
He fucking killed
He had
it.
an erection the whole time.
You sure?
Or either he was packing. A lot. Because all he had was underwear.
Yeah. But he painted himself silver. Like a transformer.
Actually, that just turns into a fucking car.
That's why it's funny. Yeah. He's like, I hope you guys like my outfit. If not, and this fucking turns into a car. But Doja Cat actually made herself a cat.
Actually made herself a cat. And every interview she didn't say a word. All it was
Meow. She really?
I wanted to cringe so hard.
Did she really do that?
She's just...
Did she really do that?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any
Do you know
interviews.
Emma Chamberlain?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was doing interviews there. She was like, so what... I think she's like, what inspired this? And she just goes, meow.
No.
And Lil Nas X did it as well, I'm pretty sure.
He went meow. Oh, did he go meow?
No, he went meow.
He went meow. Oh my fucking god. I just don't get it, man. Like,
But there was
be yourself, but that's too much of yourself. There's a limit now.
It's
There's definitely a limit.
Would you want to go to a Met Gala?
Yes! Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, fuck yes.
Who would you...
Optimus Prime. God
fucking damn it.
Yeah. Would you not?
Not Optimus Prime. I mean, the best thing I got is my formal, like, outfit. I think
What inspired you for this outfit?
I went to formal
I had
in this
no...
in 2020.
Yeah.
I didn't go with anyone, so I'm still not going with anyone to this one either, so I'm probably just going to leave after this interview. That would be it. I wouldn't even go to the after party.
That is like what inspired you to make this. You're like, I had no one in 2019, and then you go, the year's 2032. I've still got fucking no one. I'm going back to my roots. That's so funny. No, dude, I go.
No, because usually when you go to a Met Gala, it's either like with Gucci, with like Louis Vuitton, it's with Prada or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They dress you basically.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
Who would you go for?
Louis Vuitton.
But they can give you the most wackiest shit.
That's the best part.
But there was actually some surprising faces at the Met Gala.
Like?
Daniel Ricciardo was there.
Was he really?
He was.
Did he?
He was.
Now, did he dress up like a race car?
No, he dressed up quite smooth.
Did he?
Like smooth operator.
Fuck yeah.
He was in a bunch. He was in a group with the Jenna Ortega as well. I don't know what the brand was called they dressed for, but do you know a guy called Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
NBA player?
Yes.
Yeah, he was there. He also.
I can't believe I know that guy.
Me neither. Do you know Russell Westbrook?
I do know Russell
He
Westbrook.
was there. Dwayne Wade.
Yep.
He was there.
I'm getting these. This is weird. What the
I'm
fuck?
like,
Dwayne Wade?
Are you okay?
This isn't
And
me.
there was like a few other NFL stars, but I was like, that's cool. Yeah.
Was Tracy Sprinkle there?
Oh, no, wait, who's that?
Tracy Sprinkle. All right, I'm going to give you a little backstory. Me and my brother used to watch wrestling. I'm not going to go about wrestling.
No wrestlers.
Vince McMahon made a NFL league. I don't remember what it was called. It was like for colleges. And there was this one dude, big buff dude, named Tracy Sprinkle. And I'm saying big buff dude, I mean jacked.
Was he black?
He was black ass.
I think I know who it is then.
Yeah.
Was he tall?
I don't think he was. I don't know. But his name is Tracy Sprinkle, and every single time his name was said on the TV, me and my brother would crack.
I thought you were about to say cum.
No, we would crack up. We'd just be like, oh my god, this dude's name doesn't look anything how he looks. And I follow him on Twitter. I didn't realize I followed him on Twitter until like 2 weeks ago, because he tweeted and he was like, he said, "I'm back, baby," on a tweet.
Yeah.
And I was like, who's this? Oh my god, it's Tracy Sprinkle from 2019. I've been following him for 4 years. I had no idea.
That's cool.
That's fucking awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's great.
Tracy Sprinkle is probably
Is
there.
there one event, either here or in America, that you would like? That is your number one thing that you want to go to? Any event, like. Actually, we'll exclude Comic-Con. I know that your Comic-Con.
I was definitely like a convention.
Yeah.
But
no, like,
are you like a big time celebrity in this, or are you just a normal
you're
citizen?
Invited. You get invited out.
So you're like, they put you on the TV screen, but like he showed up this week to.
You might get lucky on TV.
Super Bowl. I would love to go to the Super Bowl.
Are you into American football?
I dabble in American football. I do. I have fun watching it.
Super Bowl.
I think the Super Bowl would be awesome.
Super Bowl over the NBA Finals?
Think so. Now here's why. What is it? 3v3? Is it like 3 games, 1 on each side? Game 7.
Game 7.
It's game 7.
It's, 4 home games for one and 3 for the other.
Yeah. So this is game 7 final. Whoever wins this
NBA
wins.
Finals, yeah.
Whoever wins this wins it.
Or Super Bowl like 50.
Oh yeah, or Super Bowl 50.
Or just a Super Bowl. Which one are you going to?
Super Bowl, baby.
I feel like there's basketball's more known than
I
NFL.
don't give a fuck. You know how hype the Super Bowl is?
Not as
Are you
yeah,
joking?
but like only by Americans, no one else.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I
would
love
much rather
it.
go see like a LeBron James or a Steph Curry than any NFL player.
I mean, that's
maybe
fair.
Mahomes.
I more go for the environment rather than the actual players. I'm not there being like, I'm not playing. If my team that I go for is playing at the Super Bowl, which they will never do, I'm not. I will say it's the Rams. I go for the Rams. Love the Rams.
Is Rams in LA?
Sure.
LA Rams?
Yes.
Is it? I'm a San Francisco 49ers.
Fuck yeah.
Represent. I've seen none of their games ever. That's just the first.
The only reason I go for Rams is because I played. Oh my god, a EA game of it. What's it called? Madden.
That's how I got my team as well.
Yeah, and I was like, my brother used to play as the Brooklyn Jets, and I'd be like, I don't know what team I want to go for, the Rams. And then ever since then, I go for the Rams now.
Yeah, that's exactly my story.
We
watched.
so we watched the Super Bowl with our friend Isaiah.
It was the Chiefs and someone else.
And he put it on, and I was like, "Are the Rams playing?" And I've never heard Isaiah laugh so much in my life.
Because he's actually like he's into it.
He's super into it. Like Super Bowl would be crazy. If I won like $1 million and I had to spend,
there's no way you'd rather go to Super Bowl than NBA Game 7
nah,
finals.
dog. Super Bowl.
I think the atmosphere is better in a Game 7.
Yeah, but like
it's indoors, more noise.
But like, are you on like the front row seat?
Yeah, let's just say front row seat or front row seat in the Super Bowl.
Oh, it's a tough one.
Because NBA courts, you're like there. You can touch them.
Yeah.
You can smack the ref on the ass if you want
to. It depends how close the game is, though. But if it's game 7,
it's going to be a close game.
So maybe Game 7 of the NBA. Because a Super Bowl could be like, oh, this guy cleaned up.
Well, the Super Bowl could just be like, oh, they could just get lucky on this last game and just absolutely blow them out.
Yeah.
But in NBA, it's like, oh, you blew them out. We still got another game to play,
Yeah,
no?
I guess so. So Game 7. Definitely then. Because that'd be insane. It'd be like, whoa.
Because I feel like the players in NBA are more like a celebrity than any NFL player.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe like Patrick Mahomes because he won MVP and all that sort of stuff. Maybe, but this is coming from a non-American, so I don't know.
Here we go. Game 7 or a World Cup final?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there we go. Because it's like World Cup happens like once every 4 years.
I love basketball. I've loved it ever since I got introduced to it, so I'm gonna go Game 7 basketball because it's been my bucket list ever since I started watching basketball.
That's fair.
You know,
totally fair.
like with soccer or football, who cares how you say it? It's the game.
It's the game. The game.
I've been so like, oh, I love it. Oh, I'm not really into it right now. Oh, I love it again. Oh,
yeah.
But with basketball, it's just consistently like, oh, I fucking love this sport.
Nah, that's fair. Totally fair. I haven't really ever been into basketball.
You should.
Like, that's fair. But like, I've never really watched it as much.
Because when we head over
to America, Canada. Yeah,
we love Canada. We want to go to Canada.
We will go to Canada. I'm sure.
Watch an NBA game, and I feel like once you watch an NBA game in person,
live, yeah.
I don't think you'll ever want to watch another sport.
I feel like even if it's like 2 teams that will never make it to the finals,
it's just the fact that you're there and just watching this
like
big
the
game.
Hornets versus the Raptors.
That would be that's a good game.
That's what I mean. It'd be a good game, but they would never make it to the finals.
It'll be a good game for me because I'm a Raptors fan
and I'm a Hornets fan. So here we go. But it's just like those 2 teams versing against each other, and if like we just don't really care that much, but like because we know they're never gonna make it, but we'd still be there and be like, whoa, oh, this is crazy. Yeah. No, I totally get it. That's just how it is.
I've been around basketball longer than I have been around football / soccer.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
I don't want to start any debates here, but you know,
there's
soccer, whatever it is.
Wherever
you're from, wherever you're brought up to how it's said, just say how it was said.
Oh, absolutely. So
just know it's a great game of a sport. You know, it's a great game. Football, soccer, it's a great game.
Oh, definitely.
It's the most popular game.
Uh-oh.
What's happened, Alex? What's happened?
My computer turned off. File error.
With that episode, the
Got one more shot, and I'm gonna do it through camera audio.
No, absolutely fucking not. We're never using that fucking camera audio ever again. No, it makes me kill myself. No, we'll just cut that out. Cut it out.